This is going to be a tremendous second week on the air here, shooting shows from the van. Can you go to the back actually and shoot this, Patrick?
Where it was?
Towards the back of the van, yeah.
Where
go back, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoops.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Hold on, stop.
Whoa. Whoa. Let me just pull over here. What's going on, Patrick? What's up? What happened?
1 sec.
You didn't break a camera or anything, did you?
No.
Did you hurt yourself?
I don't know.
I think we all had a lot of fun right there, didn't we?
They call him J.R.
Okay, let's get the show back on the road.
Man with the van. I don't know where he came from. Don't know where he's been.
Well, I'll tell you, for the last couple weeks, I've been on the phone non-stop, talking to people's publicists, trying to arrange to have guests on the show. And this week, this show is going to be the one that people talk about for at least another week, because we have Jeff Goldblum, a real actor in movies. The one was called The Fly, and then there's one of the dinosaur, a whole bunch of movies. He's going to come on the show along with another guest, somebody you might know, Spenny from Kenny vs. Spenny, on the show. They're going to be right here in the van, coming up pretty soon, if you stick around.
Well, he is the host of a Canadian show, doing all that he can to stay afloat. They call him J.R. Diggs, man with a van. J.R.
I'm waiting at the red light. I'll say hi to you. You want to be on the show? All right, you can be on the show. We should ask you questions. How about we talk to you about your haircuts?
Sure.
What kind of haircut is that?
This is a 90s kind of Kurt Cobain thing.
And what do you got sporting there?
I got a cut like Kurt Cobain from Motley Crue.
Motley Crue? Kurt Cobain?
Yeah. And John Gunkert, and he's Motley Crue.
Well, it's great to talk to you guys about your haircuts. Okay, nice to meet you. I'm glad you were on the show. We got to keep moving.
What's your TV show?
Oh, it's a late night talk show.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. You ever been on a late night talk show?
No.
Would you be interested in being on one?
Sure.
What would you like to talk about?
Anything.
Rabbits?
I'll talk about rabbits if you want.
Turkey?
Turkey too. Gobble gobble.
Oh, we gotta get going here. Oh, I can't believe the guy's honking. I'm sorry. Oh, we have to keep the show on the road here because I have to make one more quick stop. We got some work to do in the van yet. We're gonna go to Brookhouse Auto, and guess who's meeting us there?
The Hurricane Andy.
Okay, so, did you meet him?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And the idea is we're going to shoot like a commercial. We thought maybe we should start promoting the show a little bit on the internet.
Hey, okay. I love that.
Yeah. And so we thought we'd shoot it from the garage here while we're waiting for Cam Brookhouse to put some more lighting back here in the van so we can actually see this week's scheduled guest actor Jeff Goldblum, Spenny from Kenny vs. Spenny. Yeah. And this is Cam Brookhouse. They can't see you.
Everybody.
Yeah, it's Cam Brookhouse. Okay, Hurricane. This is Cam Brookhouse. Andy?
Yay, how's it going?
This is his garage.
Beauty. That's awesome.
So Cam Brookhouse, we want to thank him for helping us get the van on the road.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, no, we're going to shoot a little commercial here. We set up the green screen. So we're going to, Patrick, get the camera set up. Oh yeah, you want me to give you the guitar? Okay, here, just a sec, here.
J.R. Diggs, man with a van.
The crowd.
J.R. Diggs, man in a van with a van. Yeah! What you gonna do?
Do like an ad for Cam Quick, maybe, you know, some sort of advertisement.
Well, JR Diggs, man with a van, and Brookhouse, Auto Tire. JR Diggs, man with a van. JR Diggs, man in a van. Brought to you in part by
Brookhouse Auto, Tech and Tire.
Barnum Street
Man with a
What's your story?
Well, I've been in pipe and drum bands back in the 1970s when CHTV was Channel 11.
Yeah.
I was in a pipe and drum band, and they used to have a program called New Faces.
Yeah.
And a pipe, they brought people in from my hometown, and there's a pipe and drum band to help start up. And
So
we
you're a
just go down.
musician.
I'm a drummer for pipe and drum bands too, and I can throw some good rhythms too with set of drums as well.
Anything? Do you beatbox at all?
Beatbox?
Beatbox? Like they do with their mouth.
Oh, okay.
You ever see any of the kids do that?
That's what I do for myself.
Yeah, like that's like beatboxing.
Is it? Yeah, it's
Now you become current. See, if you practice that.
Okay. Beat bass, beat down the beat bam,
Yeah.
That's the sort of things you
And we put it, one of your friends could do a little rap over that, and then.
A rap I don't like. It's been a pleasure talking to you. So thanks, and have a good night. Eh?
Okay, it was a pleasure talking to you, sir.
Here we go.
You know, now that I'm shooting my show from the van each week, I think it's going to get easier to meet lots of interesting and fun people, like the guy with the glasses we just met, or Hurricane Andy. But now it's time to adjust the blinds. We got some more lighting installed. We've got a brand new backdrop. It's time to open the blinds. It's the new backdrop we've got in the van here. What are you doing back there, Patrick?
Drives like that.
It's not a real talk show unless you have a backdrop. You know that, eh? Next stop, this week's first guest. Well, everybody, he's in the van. He's sitting here. It's Spencer Rice. There's not an audience or
I noticed there is
anything
no
like
audience.
that. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
A lot of you know him as Spenny from Kenny versus Spenny.
This is true. And my friends call me Spenny.
Do they?
Yeah.
We wouldn't consider me a friend yet. We just met.
I mean, not a close friend, but you seem friendly.
Okay, so we could be like friends.
I'm more worried about your talk show getting a parking ticket.
I know.
Which I've never had to worry about before with other talk
You're
shows.
worth it though.
Yeah.
You may have noticed that Spenny is here without his sidekick.
Yeah,
Can I call him that?
my scumbag cheating best friend.
Okay, Kenny Hotz. It was my idea to separate the two of you.
Right. Okay, can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
Just a little advice.
Yeah.
Kenny's coming in here at some point.
Yeah, next week he'll be on the show.
Just get some air freshener for the van.
Oh, is there a little bit of a?
No, there's a lot of it.
It's been a. Is there really? Are you being serious?
I've been telling him to use medicated soap now for over 30 years. But
So this was a brilliant stroke of genius just to bring you into the van.
JR, I love you for it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We got a lot to talk about. The industry. We want to hear about rumors of Your gayness?
Sure, we'll talk about that.
Are there rumors of your gayness?
Well, Kenny starts many rumors.
Okay.
And that would be one of
I
many.
just threw that out there to see if you would refute that. And
Well, let me run through some of the rumors
Okay.
Kenny have started.
Okay.
That I rape pugs,
Okay.
the dog pugs.
Yeah, sure.
We can deal with these individually or
Yeah.
as we go. I can
Right.
tell you what's true and what isn't
we're going to
true.
come up to a commercial break in a sec because I want to lure people back in. So this will be like a tease.
Okay,
Raping
good.
pugs. We're going to talk about.
Raping pugs. Also, that I kissed him in Amsterdam.
Yeah, so that's like an act of gayness.
That's a big one. It's almost become a legendary rumor. But just generally being gay.
Yeah.
That I was the first man born of anal sex.
Okay.
That would be another one.
That's not that. That's got to be a rumor.
What?
That has to be a rumor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Physiologically.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Impossible. So I think that's enough of a tease. So go and do your business.
It's Spenny, and he will be here after the commercial break to chat a little bit.
Absolutely.
Stick around.
If we don't get towed.
Yeah, that's true.
Brought to you in part by Coors Light. Who wants a cold one?
I wish there was something I could get out of this interview that no one has ever gotten out of you before.
Good luck.
Yeah, see, you've got a wall up. You're treating me like
No, I think I'm actually very I'm very open, very honest.
I think so too.
You know.
Let's talk about your gayness.
Okay.
Are you gay?
No.
Have you ever had a gay experience?
No.
Have you ever kissed a boy?
Yes.
Have you ever seen a boy naked?
Yes, of course.
Sounds like you might be gay.
Well, no. Let's talk context. I kissed a man.
Okay.
And that was in the who do gays like more competition, and it was a strategy
But that's
for me to
on
win
the
the
show,
right.
right? Yeah.
So I've never kissed a man other than my dad on the cheek, that kind of thing, in real life,
Yeah.
outside of a competition.
Right.
So-
Never. Not even when you're drunk.
Never.
So
No
if-
circle jerks, no patting on the bums, none of that stuff.
So if Kenny continues to tell people you're gay, he's a liar.
Oh, newsflash, yes, he's a total liar.
Yeah.
Yes, he's a liar.
That's such a mean-spirited thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, there's humor in it.
Yeah.
See, Kenny has his fans and I have my fans, and my fans find me funny or interesting, and his fans find him funny or interesting, and his fans would find these kinds of outrageous lies funny.
Right.
Like the raping the pugs, for example.
Yeah, which isn't true either.
No. Do you believe that I would go around raping cute little pugs?
Not that I know you.
Okay.
Because it's hard to...
Now that you know me.
Yeah, now that I know you.
Yeah.
Or now that I've met you. I think that sometimes when you meet a person,
So before that, you actually thought that was possible?
I don't know you. I've never met
Do
you.
you know anybody that rapes pugs?
I think people do stuff like that.
But do you know anyone?
No.
Okay.
But on the internet, people do lots of bad things.
I don't surf that area of the internet, but I believe you.
I Googled you.
Oh, there you go.
I got-
Well, that's all true.
Yeah, is there lies on the internet about you?
Well, there was I had a Wikipedia page, and one of Kenny's fans, maybe it was Kenny, but I think it was one of his fans. They rewrote my. Apparently, you can go in and rewrite your bio, and, and it wasn't very complimentary. And
Right.
It said all kinds of nasty things. So now you can't even access my story on Wikipedia without. I don't know. You have to become a member, or I don't think it costs anything, but you have to go
Does
through
that make you mad on
some kind of rigmarole. No, it doesn't make me mad at all.
No?
No. I'm focused
Your
on.
career's on a rocket ship.
Well, let's call it a
I call it a rocket.
747.
Okay.
Okay.
It's going good, isn't it? Are you having
I'm
fun?
professionally in a pretty good place right now.
But personally,
Personally, I always have problems, but don't we all, if we're going to be honest?
yeah, I guess. But it sounds like your problems might be deeper than.
Yeah, but
What's the worst thing about your life?
I don't want to. No, this is the stuff I don't want to talk
Yeah,
about.
but it would be so great if you did.
I know. Great for you.
me.
Yeah, I know. But sorry, dude.
Really? Would you ever consider hooking up with a famous actress to further your career? Because that's, you know what? I think that's the way to get successful.
Well, then I probably won't be successful because I don't hook up with people on the basis of a business transaction. But I do agree with you.
Yeah.
That people
if she was just nice?
probably do that. Well, if she was nice, that's
Do you know
different.
any famous actresses? Not romantically, just know.
Yes.
Like, name one.
Sarah Silverman.
You do?
I'm not buddies with her,
Yeah.
but we know each other.
Are you doing good in the hot chick department?
Yeah, actually, being Spenny, believe it or not, you get a lot of sympathy.
You do?
And sympathy works really, really well with the women.
It does?
They feel bad for me. They want to mother me.
Yeah?
That's a
Who's
broad...
the hottest girl you've ever been with? And what's her name?
I'm not going to say anybody's names.
A model? A famous actress?
Actress model would be the hottest. And I'm not going to tell you who, so don't worry about it. Beauty is nice, but it's not mandatory for me. It's just,
Really?
it's all about...
But isn't it like really nice though?
Not necessarily. A lot of bad things comes
Would
with...
you date a really 6 on a scale of 1 to 10?
Yes, absolutely.
A 5?
If she's nice, 5. This is all subjective.
Yeah.
You know.
But no, I'm asking you.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would
A
if
4?
she was terrific.
A 4 with a really sparkling personality.
Yeah, but what's a 4? Your 4 and my 4 might be two entirely different things.
No, you see that girl in the store there we're looking at?
Yeah, there she
What
is.
is she?
She's about an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, so you and me are exactly the same on our,
Oh, so
our standards.
we have relative...
Yeah. No, we're not.
Geez, I
Nothing is
I
relatives.
don't really like sort of, reducing women to numbers. You know what I
don't?
mean? Not really, no.
I love doing that.
I know you do.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I'm not going to play that game because you like it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, that's
But,
true. You're your own man.
Yeah.
What about hair lip? Girl with a hair lip.
Girl with a hair lip.
Yeah.
Well, if she grew a mustache to cover it, no, that wouldn't work either.
No, I wouldn't like that. No, you're in Hollywood a lot now.
Yes.
And you're hanging out with some pretty, like Matt Stone and Trey Parker, and you're probably, I don't know, into Hollywood parties.
Not really.
No.
No. People have this sort of, it's like a myth about what Hollywood's like and how, all the celebrities all know each other and they all party together. At least from my point of view, but I'm not big on going to parties anyway, so you're talking to the wrong guy. But there's a myth about it. It's not really like that. It's like a world that people want to paint in a certain light, and it doesn't necessarily match up with the way it actually is.
You've made a movie now. I know all about that as well. It's about a porn addiction.
It's about a porn addict, yes.
Who's addicted to porn.
Wow, yeah. That's exactly right. It's called Confessions of a Porn Addict.
Okay. Somebody said there's a really good masturbation scene in the movie.
Yes, there's a scene where...
Masturbating.
Yeah, well, the premise of the film is I play a guy who has destroyed his life due to pornography and bottoms out in a video store where he starts to masturbate.
Right.
In the store.
Right.
And the guy calls the cops on him, and I end up with the character ends up having to go to court.
Yeah.
And before he goes to court, he decides he's going to make a documentary on his addiction in order to get leniency from the judge. And in the course of doing this little video for the judge, another story, a larger story unfolds, which leads him all the way to the San Fernando Valley, which of course is the home of pornography.
Sure.
And it's a good little film. I like to call it a romantic comedy, and it's set in a very, very dark world of pornography, which is not normally a place you'd find a romantic comedy, but that's what attracted me to the story. And it's a funny little romantic comedy buddy picture.
And there's nothing to do with Kenny, that project.
No.
Nothing.
No, and Kenny does his own stuff that has nothing to do with me. It's
Yeah.
very healthy and normal.
Is it?
I think so.
We could talk forever about seriousness.
Yeah.
But you're best known for being.
That might be my epitaph, yes. He was vomited, peed on, and thrown up on.
Don't laugh. The camera guy's laughing, and he's a virgin. What's he got to laugh about? We have to keep moving because we do have another guest.
I'm sure you
Jeff
do.
Goldblum is coming on the show.
Wow.
Yeah.
Love him.
And do you?
Oh my God, yeah.
Do you really?
Really, I love him.
Okay, well, we do have to get going. We have to keep shooting the show, but I've got an idea. If we turn around and come straight back here, pick you up to do a longer interview, talk a little bit more about your movie and some of the other stuff you got going on, we could air that a different week, and it could be like a whole episode just with Spenny in the van here. Would you do that?
Absolutely.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
JR, thank you very much.
thank you.
All right, buddy.
This has been a lot of fun. He will be back on the show. We're going to keep moving here. And
Get this guy late, for God's sakes.
We'll do our best. Okay, stick around, everybody. We have Jeff Goldblum coming up on the show next.
Yeah, he's
Do you
a
have
good actor.
question for what jacket is?
Brought to you in part by Coors Light. Who wants a cold one?
Look, everybody, it's one of the dinosaurs from the movie Jurassic Park that Jeff Goldblum was in. Ooh. His publicist said what? What do you mean Jeff Goldblum is scared to come in the van? What's that? Wear the red coat? Okay. I was hoping to have Jeff Goldblum in the van, though, for the interview. Dinosaur? Why did you scare him away? He's so scared. Maybe he thought that you were real. Distract him. Hey, I'm gonna have to do what I gotta do, I guess.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Even if it means getting out of the van to get an interview.
Jeff.
Outfit you've got.
Well, you look pretty good yourself.
Thank you very much.
It's Jeff Goldblum, folks. If I'm not going to put on the studs for this man, I don't know who I'm going to do it for.
I'm sure it's not for me, but you look great.
Well, it's like I can count this many studs, but you're a stud yourself. I just jumped out of the van because I wanted to ask you something very important.
Really?
Can you wiggle your ears for us?
Well, I can wiggle one at a time. Watch this. Left or right. See that? Left or right. Right, left, right, left. See? You can do it too?
Impressive.
Thank you very much.
And the last question is, what is your favorite sandwich?
My favorite sandwich, I think, would be...
It's a serious question, Jeff.
It's a very serious question. I love a sandwich these days. Well, I had when I was young. I've gone through many stages and phases. I used to eat, when I was a kid, a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich every day.
Right.
And then I switched to tuna fish sandwiches.
Sure.
Then I went to New York, and I loved a kind of an Italian sub.
But if you had to pick a favorite one today, the present day, within the last, let's say, 2 years of your life, your favorite sandwich is?
The healthy sandwich, a healthy turkey sandwich.
Well, I guess that's the end of the show for this week. Hey! Dinosaur from Jurassic Park. It's too bad you scared Jeff Goldblum off and he didn't get in the van here to do the interview, but it's fun to have him on the show. And Spenny, he was on the show this week and in the van here, and Kenny from Kenny vs. Spenny is on next week with Elizabeth Banks, and I recorded another conversation with a telemarketer just like I did last week so that I'd have something to put into the credits. Yeah, just a little bit of the conversation, not the whole thing. You have to go to jrdiggs.com. No, people don't say .com. You're pretty smart for a dinosaur. I'm surprised that you guys are extinct. See you guys next week. What's that? Yeah, you're scared. No, you're scared.
Hello?
Hi, calling from the
Hello.
Since there's a special promotional offer, which is 30% off, it's $23.10.
So 30% off 23?
No, 30% off 27.
27? So it's over 100, right?
A month?
Yeah.
No, it's only $23.10, sir. It's only $23.10. It's only $23.10. You do not have to pay $100. You only have to pay $23.10. You don't have to pay $23.10 a day. You only have to pay $23.10 for 30 days. Or depending on some months, 31. Or depending on the month of February, 28. And if it's a leap year, 29 days. So you only pay $23.10 for the month
Now,
of
can I
all
ask
30
you,
days.
what do you mean by a leap year?
Sir, you're not paying $19.31 a day. You're paying $19.31 a month. A month, sir. You're paying it for 1 month. That is 24 papers.
But if I decline on the Sunday weather section, would it be just, would it be
You
less?
can't decline on it. You get it or you don't.
What about declining on,
There's no declining on anything, sir. Don't even think about it because there's no declining. You can't decline anything. It's the #1 national newspaper in Canada.
The country.
The country, in the country, that's right.
What about,
Just this country, sir. Sir, please, I have a question. I am dying here. I am seriously dying.
Telemarketers, leave him alone. He's J.R. Diggs, and you're on his show.
Brought to you in part by Coors Light. Who wants a cold one?
with the dinosaur?